Hey guys, it's Saturday, so it's my turn to film. Um, this week's topic is about how we all knew we were trans. Um, so we'll start from the beginning. Uh, when I was younger, um, I always knew that I I wasn't like every other little girl. I hated wearing dresses. I hated being called a girl. I hated hanging about with girls. I hated makeup. I hated all that. I always had action men. I only bought one Barbie once, and that's because my action man needed someone to save. Um, but like, I never really thought anything of it. Everyone would always tell me, "Oh, you're just a tomboy. You'll grow out of it." Blah 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 blah. Like, I had my hair long for a while, and then I begged my mum for a while if I had to get a cut. Um, After that, people would always mistake me for a little boy. I'd act like a little boy. I'd take my top off in public and stuff like that. And I remember like my first day of school, when I first started primary school. I went in, and the night before, I asked my mum what my name would be if I was born a boy, and she said, "Oh, well, your name would be Connor." I was like, "Oh, right." So when I went into school, everyone thought I was a boy, and they went, "Oh, what's your name?" And I said, "Oh, well, my name's Connor." And that was great. It was a great feeling. Everyone called me Connor, and everyone using like male pronouns and everything, until it came to like register time, and then like people would like sort of click on that there's no Connor in the class, and someone's shouting out this name, and no one's answering. So in the end, they shouted out my birth name, and I was like, me. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand up a little bit. My legs are quite sore. Um, So yeah, but like I never really thought anything of it. Like I never knew anything about trans people, trans men, trans women, nothing like that. Never knew anything about that. And years went by, and I still like loved having my hair cut short, wearing guys' clothes, um, and then like everything sort of like changed when I hit high school, because like everyone knows what high school is like. It's not like the most fun you'll have in your life. And I used to get bullied a lot because I didn't act like all the other girls. Um, I refused to wear a bra or even a sports bra. I refused to wear anything like that. Um, in fact, when it came to the time that I had to wear one, um, what happened is when like my chest first started like hurting, I asked my mum why it was hurting, and she went, "Oh, that's because you're getting breasts." And I cried for like 3 days. I really didn't want breasts, but I didn't understand why I didn't want breasts. Like back then, everything was still like where I lived. There was no one like the way I am now. There was no one like that, and I never knew anything about trans. I didn't know anything about the whole LGBT thing. Um, but before I went to high school, which is something I should have mentioned, but I completely forgot. When I was in primary school, I always knew that I liked girls, and when I got older and went into high school, I always thought that right, that's probably the reason why I'm a tomboy, because I like girls, because I'm a lesbian. But I never told anyone that for years, like actual years. Um, but yeah, and then I tried to put off like wearing a bra for ages, but then I started getting like slagged at school because like I was obviously developing, and you could see them under my shirt. Even if I was wearing a t-shirt underneath, you could still see them, and it was just like an actual pain. So when it came to a time that like I had to get one, I was really really upset, and I cried for like another 3 days because I having to wear a bra. Um, like going through high school was quite hard because like I said, people aren't the nicest when they're in high school, and people don't think about what they say and how it hurts. Um, everyone, I used to get called stuff like a he, she, and all that. used to get asked if I was actually a girl and stuff like that. And when people in the street would ask me, like, am I a boy or a girl, like, I wouldn't answer. I would just literally just smile and laugh, like, because I didn't want to say anything about it. Um, and then once I sort of like got to the end of high school and was like bordering going into college, I came out as a lesbian just before I started college, and I thought, right, that's it, everything's fine now. Like, obviously, that's why I'm like this. I'm a lesbian. That's it, sorted. Uh, but I still wasn't very happy about it. Like, there was still always felt as if there was something missing. Still felt like something didn't feel right. Something was wrong. Like, but I started going to an LGBT group in Hamilton. That's in Scotland, by the way, in case you don't know. And like that's when I met my first trans man, and I used to talk to him all the time and all that, and it was all like great. I thought it was amazing what he was doing. I understood it completely, but it still didn't quite click in my head just yet, because I thought, no, I'm not like that. No, that's not me. Surely, like I've spent years like this. If I was like that, I would have known by now. But it's hard to know something when you don't know what it's called. So I started going to college. Um, for my first year, I was doing youth work, and I met someone whose brother was trans and who was on testosterone at the time, and me and him got like really really good pals. And I got to ask him more questions because it was easier to ask him questions because like it was just over Facebook. I'd never met him in real life, so it was easier to ask questions without feeling like I was stupid or was being weird. Um, and I said to him, I went, "Do you think I could be trans?" And he went, "Well, the easiest way to think of it is think of yourself growing old as a woman. What do you see?" And I said, I can't see anything. Like, I can't imagine myself growing old as a woman. Can't imagine myself being happy as a woman. I can't imagine myself anything as a woman. And he went, now think about it being a man. And after that, it just clicked and things started to make more sense. And then, like, I was going to start talking about coming out and stuff like that, but I think that's like next week's one, next week's topic, so I won't get like too into that. But anyway, I came out um, about 3 years ago, and like I haven't had that much hate, to be honest. Like, I honestly thought I'd have more, but I've been very very lucky to not have anything like that. I haven't really lost that many people who are that important to me. Um, so that's not too bad. What else? Uh, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, like when stuff start happening, like people actually calling, like treating me as a male, like it just felt brilliant. And like at first, when I first came out, I was like, I'm not sure whether I'm 100% sure about this. Like, what if I'm not actually like this? Um, but then, like when I came out and people started using like male pronouns and stuff, like it was just absolutely awesome, and I loved it, and it fitted just right. Like, so yeah, that was good. Trying to think what else. So yeah, so that's more or less how I knew I was trans. Like, quick recap. Basically, I knew from a young age, but I just didn't know what it was called. And then I was getting told that I was a tomboy and that I was a lesbian and stuff. So I thought, yeah, that must be what it is. And then I met a couple of trans guys, and everything started making sense after I got to ask them a few questions and stuff. And then I came out trans. So yeah, I think that's about it on the whole coming out thing. Oh yeah, last week, I know this has nothing to do with the topic, but I just thought I'd show you all. Last week I got my dressings off last Thursday for my chest, and I'll show you what my chest looks like, because I'm like really happy with it. I'll probably do a video at some point on here talking about like chest surgery and that. So yeah, that's my chest. Like, I think it's awesome, it looks great, like I can't really do much right now, like I can get my hands up to here now, which is like a good accomplishment. But that's more or less about it. Like, I still can't feel my left nipple. I can feel my right though, I can feel my right an awful lot, it's like super sensitive. But yeah, so after giving you a quick nip flash, that'll be me away. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for not just my videos, but all the other guys on here. They're all really awesome guys, and I hope you like this video. So yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you all next Saturday. Bye.